So in the dissolving of the self, so much goes. What goes is so much need. Need for a fixed sense of self. Need for control. Need for acceptance or understanding. The need for a title or a goal outside of what's just this right now. You know, as a 21-year-old, these aren't things that are particularly advertised, just productively speaking, because, you know, in this Western society where capitalism is the main drive to make money, to be comfortable, to have a sense of purpose, it's no longer related to here. So there's really no true belief in self-work or improvement or climbing a goal or ladder, because it's understood that it's so empty. It's just another distraction or illusion that we're trying to fill. There's been so much of a retraction from people in general here, because it seems so clearly that most of the time when I was seeking time with others, a lot of it was from a need to not be alone, for a need to fill the void with noise, conversations, laughs, even bickers. It's better than nothing, right? But now it's hard to relate to anyone. People are seen as sort of these automatic beings, the same way other things are seen. And it's quite heartbreaking to see the universal child wound within everyone that is so obvious. I can't help but see the inner child wound whenever I'm talking to anyone, which doesn't make them any less aware or awake, because here the inner child wound is just as here, but I guess it's just perceived different now. It's not really tried to be escaped from now. Now it's just allowed to be in. There's really nothing to get away from. In that the child wound itself kind of lightens, because it's seeing how empty really the story around those wounds were. Yeah, I'm losing all my friends. I might not have any friends, at least the old ones, within the next year, because there's just no energy to keep up any sorts of facades or energetic codependency. What's the reason I'm doing this now, you know? Before it was to relate, to receive, and to be received. But here, all there is just what is. So if a seeking for friends arises, it arises. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And here more often, there's just less of a need. Majorly lonely here, but the loneliness also is softening, because I've given it so much space. This is not for everyone. This takes everything, but it leaves you with finally a sense of okayness with what is. Less of an ownership of what happens and more of an openness to receiving this body.